Have you at any point pondered the profound intricacy of human association? Understanding what another person is thinking can be fascinating and elusive at the same time. However, you might be wondering if you can read minds. In this video, we'll take a look at the most comprehensive guide to understanding people's thoughts. There are 7 interesting ways to comprehend the subtle hints and signals that people give, despite the fact that we cannot see their thoughts like movie characters do. Toward the finish of this video, you'll be outfitted with priceless bits of knowledge to develop how you might interpret others and encourage a more prominent feeling of sympathy in your everyday existence. So, keep watching until the very end and get started on this informative look at 7 ways to read people's minds. Before we get into the lessons, if you like, share and comment on this video, we will be inspired to make more wisdom videos. In the event that you haven't bought in yet, kindly buy in and hit the ringer symbol to remain refreshed and never miss any forthcoming recordings. 1. Lesson. Keep an open mind and look into their eyes, introducing us to the profound art of compassionate understanding and the intricate dance of human interaction. By the end of this lesson, you will have gained useful insights that will help you improve your ability to read people's minds by observing their eye movements. Our eyes also reveal the unspoken language of the mind, as the Buddha wisely stated, just as a flower does not pick and choose whom to share its fragrance with. Focusing on eye developments can disclose an abundance of data about an individual's considerations and feelings. Keep an eye on where they are gazing as you talk to them. Is it wandering or focused? Do they look at each other directly, or do they look away? Keep in mind that the eyes are the soul's window. Keep in mind, the incomparable Buddha urges us to embrace change, very much like the always streaming waterway. Keep an open mind and be aware, because people's eyes may tell different stories at different times. To the current second, illustration 2, gesturing excessively, grasping arrangement or secret distress, proceeding with our excursion into the significant domain of understanding others. This example welcomes you to perceive the unpretentious subtleties of gesturing. In this investigation, you'll acquire bits of knowledge into whether those gestures convey arrangement or cover stowed away uneasiness. In the expressions of the Buddha, genuine comprehension emerges when we listen not exclusively to the words verbally expressed, yet in addition to the quietness between them. It's possible that excessive nodding does not always mean agreement. Here and there, it very well may be a cover for disguised feelings. Pay attention to how quickly they nod. Do they seem forced, or are they in sync with the conversation? Focus on the implicit language between the gestures. As the Buddha instructs, each gesture resembles a wave on the outer layer of a lake. It may appear straightforward, but its depth can reveal a lot. Remain receptive to these nuances, and you'll explore the floods of human connection with more noteworthy lucidity. This lesson, Beyond the Smile, Reading the Canvas of Emotions, takes you on a journey to understand the intricacies of human expression and helps you distinguish between genuine smiles and smiles that cover up real feelings. By and by, you'll have bits of knowledge into the specialty of guessing individuals' thoughts through the language of grins. A genuine smile reflects the purity of the heart, as the Buddha wisely stated, in the same way that the moon reflects the sun's light. Choose between a smile that reveals inner turmoil and one that exudes genuine joy. Investigate the unobtrusive contrasts in facial muscles, the warmth that comes from a genuine smile and the twinkle in the eyes. Keep in mind that a smile may change from one day to the next in the spirit of constant change. Move toward every association with an open heart, permitting the insight of the Buddha to direct you in deciphering the heap articulations of the human spirit. Illustration 4. Divulging jaw grasping, a window to stowed away strain. Proceeding with our investigation into the quiet language of the body, this example welcomes you to disclose the secrets behind jaw holding. You will gain insight into how to decipher subtly concealed tension and emotions in this lesson. A clenched jaw reveals the roots of hidden emotions, echoing the Buddha's teachings that a tree's roots reveal its strength. Take note of the subtle jaw clenching or grinding, a silent sign of suppressed emotions. You can gain a deeper comprehension of the human psyche by becoming familiar with the subtleties of jaw movements and the feelings they may represent. Keep in mind that the tension we feel today might pass away tomorrow, as the Buddha teaches us to accept the impermanence of things. Remain present, see with sympathy. Also, let the examples of the jaw guide you on the way of compassionate comprehension. Lesson 5. Reading Forced Emotions, a look behind the facade. This lesson invites you to decipher the nuances of forced emotions as we delve deeper into the art of mind reading. You will have gained insight into how to distinguish authenticity from the cloak of feelings expressed by the lesson's conclusion. In arrangement with the Buddha's insight, similarly, as a waterway uncovers its course through the waves, constrained feelings make swells in the tranquility of the heart. Focus on the genuineness behind communicated feelings. Take note of the slight contradictions that exist between the body's unspoken language and verbal expressions. Learn to distinguish the genuine from the fake, enhancing your capacity for deeper connection. In the always changing scene of feelings, remain receptive to the variances inside oneself as well as other people. Similarly, as the waterway's course might change, so too do the flows of our sentiments. Move toward every cooperation with an open heart, directed by the lessons of the Buddha. 6. Lesson: when they raise their hands, pay attention. Our investigation into the domains of nonverbal correspondence go on with this example on deciphering lifted hands. By the time you get to the end, you will have learned a lot about what unspoken intentions really mean. In the soul of the Buddha's insight, similarly as the breeze murmurs through the leaves, lifted hands might say a lot when words fall quiet. Notice the setting in which hands are raised. Is it an indication of understanding, a request for attention, or a reluctance to act? You can decipher the unspoken intentions of those around you by delving into the nuanced language of gestures and allowing raised hands to guide you. Recognize the subtleties of raised hands as they unfold, as the Buddha encourages us to be mindful of the present. Each signal is a brushstroke on the material of human connection, adding to the rich embroidered artwork of understanding. Lesson 7. Keep an eye on their palms. Our final lesson on mind reading focuses on palm language, which is often overlooked. You'll have honed your ability to decipher the subtle messages conveyed by the Buddha's hands' positions and movements throughout this exploration. Similarly, as blossoms sprout in different ways, the language of palms uncovers the variety of inward states. Pay attention to how your palms are positioned. Are they obliquely fidgeting, closed, or open? Every development and position connotes a part of the person's internal state. To gain profound insight into the unspoken emotions and intentions of those you meet, investigate palm language. In the tremendous ensemble of human association, let the language of palms be your aid. Continue your journey toward compassion and understanding by remaining present and paying attention to the subtleties of nonverbal communication. As we close our excursion through the domains of nonverbal correspondence, I urge you to convey the lessons of Buddha forward into your day-to-day collaborations. Remember, the capacity to guess thoughts isn't about control, yet cultivating certified associations. Similarly, as the Buddha embraced change, so too would it be a good idea for you to approach each experience with an open heart. You have begun a journey towards compassionate understanding by recognizing the variety of human expressions, deciphering unspoken languages, and observing subtle cues. Please like, comment, subscribe, and press the bell to receive notifications for upcoming Buddhist stories and life lessons if you find this video instructive. Share this video with companions and friends and family, permitting them to profit from these significant examples as well.